In Kingston, music doesn't fade when the lights go out. It echoes through concrete walls, street corners, and memory. Few voices embody that truth more than Vybz Kartel. Even during years of physical absence, his sound never left the city, shaping culture, language, and an entire generation of dancehall. Today, we step inside Kartel's Kingston Life to examine the home, the influence, and the legacy that refused to disappear. But long before power and controversy, there was a young voice rising from the streets, one that would redefine dancehall forever. Born Adidja Azim Palmer on January 7, 1976 in Kingston, Jamaica, Vybz Kartel grew up immersed in the rhythms, rivalries, and wordplay of the city's dancehall culture. Raised by his parents, Teresa and Vivian Palmer, he absorbed music not as background noise but as language, sharp, competitive, and deeply local. That environment would become his training ground. In the early 1990s, he entered the scene under the name Adi Banton, a nod to Buju Banton, signaling both respect and ambition. His first recorded single, Love Fat Woman, arrived in 1993 via Alvin Reed's One Heart label. It was raw, unapologetic, and unmistakably street level. Around the same time, he joined a short-lived trio called Vybz Kartel. When the group dissolved, he kept the name, and with it, a persona that would soon dominate the genre. Kartel's real breakthrough came in the early 2000s. By 2003, he was releasing a steady run of hits that flooded Jamaican airwaves and dance floors. Albums such as Up to Die Time, More Up to Die Time, and JMT, distributed internationally by Greensleeves Records, pushed his sound beyond the island, turning local credibility into global reach. His output was relentless, his lyrics provocative, and his command of melody unmistakable. As his profile rose, so did his independence. Kartel co-founded Adidja/Not Nice Records with producer Ainsley Not Nice Morris, then made a decisive break in 2006 by leaving Bounty Killers Alliance to form Portmore Empire, a collective rooted in his hometown. The move marked a shift from participant to power broker, positioning Kartel not just as an artist, but as an architect of dancehall's next generation. Hits followed with increasing frequency. In 2009, his collaboration with Spice Romping Shop crossed over onto the Billboard Hot 100, while $sign gained heavy rotation on U.S. urban radio. Then came Clark's in 2010, an anthem that blended fashion, identity, and street pride. The song dominated reggae charts, enjoyed extended North American airplay, and even drew attention from CNN, underscoring Kartel's cultural reach. By 2011, success collided with crisis. Kartel's arrest and subsequent conviction in 2014 sent shockwaves through Jamaica's music community. Yet confinement did not silence him. From prison, he released King of the Dancehall, 2016, which surged to number 2 on the U.S. Billboard Reggae chart, powered by the global hit Fever. Certified gold in 2020, the song proved his influence remained intact. The legal tide turned in 2024 when the Privy Council overturned his conviction due to jury misconduct. Jamaica's Court of Appeal later ruled against a retrial, and on July 31, 2024, Kartel walked free. Within months, Party With Me earned a Grammy Awards nomination, an emphatic return that reframed his story from downfall to defiance. With the voice restored and momentum renewed, attention now turns to where this chapter unfolds, inside the Kingston home that anchors a comeback built on control, privacy, and power. House in Kingston, Jamaica. The smart home owned by Vybz Kartel is not about excess for show. It's about precision, privacy, and power. From the first moment of arrival, the tone is clear. A Wi-Fi-enabled front gate opens quietly, designed for discretion rather than spectacle, signaling a space where technology serves protection and comfort in equal measure. Inside, the home unfolds across 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, each element carefully curated to function like a command center, rather than a celebrity showcase. The entire property is electronically integrated. Cameras, lighting, climate control, and alarm systems are all managed digitally, allowing the house to operate seamlessly, whether occupied or not. In a city where privacy is currency, this level of control is intentional. The kitchen sits at the heart of the home, modern and highly functional. Outfitted with high-end appliances, premium finishes, and a discreet minibar, it balances luxury with everyday usability. A reverse osmosis water filtration system underscores attention to detail, clean living without compromise. Large windows frame views of the surrounding landscape, bringing natural light into a space built for both preparation and pause. The master bedroom serves as a retreat within the retreat. Spacious, calm, and insulated from noise, it opens into a spa-style ensuite bathroom designed for recovery rather than display. A triple-head rainfall shower, soaking tub, and double sinks with ample storage create a private wellness zone, an environment meant to decompress after long nights and heavy schedules. But the soul of the home lives outdoors. The backyard is engineered for connection. A sparkling pool anchors the space, surrounded by a fully equipped outdoor kitchen, modern bathroom facilities, and shaded seating areas. A built-in sound system allows music to move naturally through the space, while a fire pit adds warmth after sunset. It's not built for crowds, it's built for community, for trusted friends, for family. But beyond the walls of that Kingston smart home, power in Kartel's world is also measured in motion. When the gates open and the engine starts, the next chapter of his comeback is written not in rooms, but on the road. Cars. The first car he was publicly seen driving after his release was the BMW X6, a vehicle that mirrors reinvention. With its coupe-like roofline and muscular stance, the X6 blends SUV authority with sports car attitude. Under the hood, V8-equipped variants push well over 500 horsepower, launching the heavy frame from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4 seconds. It's a machine that looks commanding while moving fast, an apt metaphor for an artist reclaiming momentum without losing composure. Soon after, Kartel added a Porsche Cayenne to the lineup. Reportedly valued around 33 million Jamaican dollars, approximately 208,000 US dollars, the Cayenne represents refinement backed by serious engineering. With precision steering, adaptive suspension, and turbocharged powertrains capable of exceeding 440 horsepower, it delivers performance without shouting. In American terms, it's the choice of someone who understands status but prefers control over flash, a luxury SUV that performs like a sports sedan in disguise. The most unexpected chapter in the collection, however, belongs to the Tesla Cybertruck. Angular, armored, and unapologetically futuristic, the Cybertruck stands apart from everything else on Jamaican roads. With an all-electric drivetrain capable of sub-3 second 0 to 60 miles per hour, times in its top configuration, and a stainless steel exoskeleton built for durability, it's less a car than a statement. Each car reflects a different facet of power, speed, refinement, and innovation, rolling proof that Vybz Kartel's brand survived confinement and emerged sharper. And as these machines carry him forward, the next question becomes unavoidable. How does a legacy this resilient continue to generate value? Income and net worth. His estimated net worth sits near $2 million, a figure built not by silence, but by consistency, even during years when his physical freedom was limited. Music remains the engine. Signature records such as Dancehall Hero and Romping Shop continue to stream heavily, anchoring a catalog that never left rotation. Kartel's reach extended well beyond Jamaica, with appearances on the Billboard Dance Electronic Digital Song Sales chart through tracks like Pon de Floor and You're No Good, both cracking the top 50 and holding position for weeks. Those chart runs translated into international licensing, digital sales, and performance royalties that compounded over time. Collaborations amplified that momentum. Working with global names such as Rihanna, Missy Elliott, and Pitbull expanded Kartel's audience and diversified revenue streams, from feature fees to publishing splits, placing his brand firmly inside the global pop conversation. Beyond recordings, Kartel leveraged identity into business. His rum label, Street Vybz, and a namesake clothing line converted cultural cachet into tangible income, while Vybz Kartel Vivo delivered a steady flow of advertising revenue through millions of views. In an era where attention equals currency, Kartel's digital footprint proved durable. And behind the numbers lies the human dimension, the relationships, health, and private choices that sustained him through the hardest years. Personal life. His journey into fatherhood began on April 18, 2003, when his first child was born while he was still in his 20s. Over the years, Kartel became the father of 7 children, 3 of them with his longtime partner, Tanisha "Shorty" Johnson, and 4 from other relationships. In 2020, that family story expanded again when Kartel became a grandfather, an unexpected milestone that reframed his public image from rebel icon to patriarch. 2 of his children have carried the Marley-like burden of legacy into music. Sons Lickle Vybz, Jaheim Palmer, and Lickle Adi, Akil Rahim Palmer, began releasing music in 2014 under the name PG-13, later rebranding as UTG, Uptown Gaza Greatness. Their emergence was not treated as novelty. By 2019, both had contributed to the Fully Gaza rhythm, Lickle Vybz alongside his father on the title track, and Lickle Adi solo on Dollar Sign, echoing a chorus from Kartel's 2009 hit. The message was clear. The legacy was being trained, not handed out. While his family grew, Kartel's health quietly deteriorated. Since 2016, he has lived with Graves' disease and heart disease, conditions that worsened during his incarceration. Thyroid complications led to visible physical changes and recurring hospital visits, reminders that even the most defiant figures are bound by biology. These struggles added urgency to his legal fight and later to his post-release focus on balance and longevity. Loyalty, however, remained constant. During his years behind bars, Kartel formed a deep bond with Sidem Öztürk, a London-based social worker who became his partner and later fiancé. Their relationship began in 2015, long before his release, and endured through uncertainty. In August 2024, the couple launched a YouTube channel, Kiss Me Baby, offering a controlled glimpse into life after confinement, intimate, unscripted, and deliberately human. By late 2025, that sense of responsibility expanded beyond his household. Kartel established the Adidja Palmer Foundation, mobilizing emergency relief for communities impacted by Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. The move signaled a shift from survival to stewardship. It is a quieter narrative than the headlines suggest, but one that explains how he endured and why his story continues to evolve. If you enjoyed this documentary-style look, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your continued support allows us to keep telling these stories with honesty, depth, and respect. Thank you for watching, and thank you for standing with us on every chapter of this journey.